He's really got to get his game together, otherwise this could be, dare I say it, a bit embarrassing for Jenkins here, Nigel.
Absolutely, credit's where it's due to James Wade, but let's hope that Terry Jenkins can bounce back, because it is a tall order. But Wade is averaging now almost 110 in the match. 3 legs, we're into the 4th leg, and when you see the average of James Wade, it is simply stunning. 109.53. It doesn't get it. And look at this from Wade, piling on the pressure and relishing the prospect of moving further ahead with the throw here at the National Indoor Arena.
Pressure, that's what it's all about. It's the pressure you can put on your opponent, and it's the pressure you can hold yourself when your opponent starts to hit them, and Wade has got both of them. He has got the full aspect of this game. He is the real deal.
Well, Big Dave's a lucky lad, isn't he? Fair play to you, Dave. That's just got me in trouble with the wife, Rod. Hope she's not watching.
Well, it is my alias on the poker site, is Dave, but certainly not with me. As James Wade fills it up again. That's a great, we talk about setting it up. 140, he leaves 40. In the previous leg, 179, he leaves 40. Pressure from 200 down is incredible. Tops again for 4-0.
Tens now for James Wade. The width of the wire. This time, surely. Oh, yes, middle of the bed. 4-0 ahead. And the expression on Terry Jenkins' face says it all. 4-0 to the machine. A flying start in greyhound terms, straight out of the traps.
Yeah, Terry just don't look comfortable. James Wade, I spoke to him in the practice room earlier on. He said, I've had a shave today, I've had my hair done, I've lost a few pounds, I'm keeping myself fit. He said, I feel great, and he was actually bouncing about like a boxer, Nige. And when you see a player like that, you know he's up for it. And he certainly is.
A little bit wayward here, but when you're 4-0 ahead, I think you can forgive yourself for that. But when you look at this man, Terry Jenkins, popular fella, lovely fella. You know, he's had a great, well, particularly 2007 throughout that 12-month period. He won new admirers. He emerged onto the scene, I think it's fair to say, Terry, last year. But tonight, just not his night. And when you bear in mind he's playing 2 of the 4 matches tonight, Phil Taylor won't take anything for granted, but he won't be too concerned watching this game in the practice room.
Well, probably Phil won't be watching, he'll be just concentrating. He plays the dartboard as Wade fills it up again. Another one of them. He'll look for 19s now. And will he set it up for the 3rd leg on the trot? Now Jenkins, this is the only chances he's getting at the moment. A 106 checkout, and he's got to take it.
Beautiful start. Tops now for Jenkins. That's more like it from Terry Jenkins. He'll feel a lot happier about that. Fair play to him. Maintained his composure. Wade put the pressure on him, but Jenks stayed calm. But look at this from James Wade! His second 180 of the match! The standard of play here in the early stages of this Premier League night in Birmingham is spectacular. 108.79 for James Wade. Simply superb. And look at this again. The trebles are following. 2 trebles there, another big 140. Absolutely superb.
Yeah, incredible darts here from Wade, really at the top of his game. That left arm action is as solid as it gets. Really got a good action. And what I like about the guy, if a dart is shadowing the treble 20, no hesitating at the switch to the 19s, then the 18s, find a big treble. Terry Jenkins, as you can see, miles behind, and he's not happy with this first dart. It's when he's standing there, the flight more than the barrel is covering the treble 20, so he's having to switch, and Jenkins doesn't like switching. But now Wade on 124.
Goes for the single 8. He's a mile ahead, needs tops next time. Still can't hit the treble.
100.
Now Wade for 5-1. Tops it is. Go for the double 10 now. Well wide of the target and the width of the wire. But still, he will return, and still, you would fancy James Wade to go 5-1 ahead. Remember, first to 8 wins the match. Very tight in the league table as well. Wade is 3rd, Jenkins 5th, just outside the playoffs. But Wade goes 5-1 ahead. As a matter of routine start for James Wade, and you have to say already, Rod Harrington, is there any way back in this game for Terry Jenkins?
Well, he's got to take one leg at a time, as I said earlier on. He's got to start hitting them 140s, because you know James Wade is not going to let him off. James Wade, as we said before, a solid player, like switching. You know he's going to hit another treble out. You just knew that was going in, the way he's playing tonight, the way he's looking, you know. He's got that arrogance on the stage, which any top sportsman needs.
And by comparison, this man, Rod, looks angry, and understandably so. You know, Terry's one of the nice guys of the sport. I've mentioned that already. But when he steps up, Terry looks very angry on stage. Wade still very, very calm, in control. 5-1 ahead, won't be counting his chickens just yet. But when you look at Jenks here, you can see he's agitated. Once he delivers the dart, you can see he is not a happy man.
100.
Had a run, the Brit beating the 3 world champions, Taylor, Barnveld, and then Part. And then from there on, didn't do it. You expected him to really kick on from there and, you know, secure even a 3rd or worse way, a 4th place in the Premier League. But he hasn't done it. He's really gone downhill, and as you said, he looks frustrated. You know, he looks really angry in his face, as you said, not red. And he just isn't finding it.
Well, he's given himself a chance of a second leg here, Terry Jenkins. A point away from the playoff places. And look at this from Wade!
140.
But Terry Jenkins now will be looking to get his second leg of the game. Double 18 it is. Nice marker for Jenks. 5-2 it is. And Wade with the throw. Well, fancy his chances of 6-2. But Terry Jenkins, I have to say, in that leg, after the break, and sometimes that's how it works, isn't it, Rod? You come out after the break and you can feel a little bit different. You can be a different player, and you step up your game. Had a word with himself, had to improve, and that's what he's done.
Yeah, you're right, Nige. James Wade, you know, it was the worst time for a break for James Wade. He was on a run, but Terry Jenkins wants to get off the stage, just stop the flow of James Wade, and he's done that. Now, James Wade knows he's only got to hold his throw, and he's going to walk off a winner. Terry Jenkins has got to start attacking his treble 20 and break James Wade. If he can break him once, then he can get into his mind that he can do it and perhaps do it again.
The world champions on the way. Barneveld and Part. Mardle, Manley, Taylor Jenkins still to come. Sid Waddell, John Gwynn, all on the way as well. Here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, the second city where they love their sport. Birmingham City, of course, just across the way from here, the Blues. And it's this man who's feeling blue at the moment, Terry Jenkins, as Wade steps up, needing that 1-3-2, starting with a bull perhaps. But he'll just set himself up here. He's well ahead.
92.
Well, Wade's again left his favourite double top. Jenkins just trying to find. And tonight he has hit so many of them 5s, pulling the dart into the 5s, bad release. But Wade now for 6-2, double top, dead centre. You just know he's not going to miss tonight.